Hey, how's it going, guys? Welcome back to the channel. We're going to be checking out the London Bridge. And guess what? It's not even in England. I know what you're thinking. You're like, what do you mean? How is the London Bridge not in England? Well, it used to be. It's in Arizona now, right? So we're going to check out this video called How the London Bridge Ended Up in Arizona. I was doing a video the other day, and it said something about that the London Bridge moved to Arizona, and I didn't know that. So I'm like, okay, well, I got to check that out. So that's what we're doing. We're checking it out. You can find the links to the original video in the description section down below. The channel is called David Coatney, so make sure you go check that out. Hit like on his video. Show his channel some love. He only has 859 subscribers. Let's help him get to 1,000, guys. Let's check this out right here.
For my final stop, I wanted to visit the renowned London Bridge. Fortunately, I didn't have to leave the state of Arizona to do it. So right now, we are under the base of the London Bridge. The London Bridge has a long and interesting history. This bridge once stood over the River Thames in London. However, it was made of granite, and the manner in which it was constructed made it extremely heavy. Add on to that soft soil on the riverbed where it once stood, and an increasing population base, and there was a problem. By the time the bridge was completed, it had already sunk an entire foot and continued to sink an inch every 8 years after that.
Jeez.
London Bridge was falling down. But no,
Is that where they got that from?
that's not where the song comes from. The nursery rhyme actually comes from a much older bridge that was sieged by the Saxons and Vikings in 1014 when they invaded under the leadership of King Olaf. The British had defended their position on top of the bridge, and the Vikings tied cables around the support of the bridge and then rowed off in their boats, bringing the bridge down. This bridge was actually completed in 1831 under the leadership of King William IV and had replaced another medieval bridge. But by the mid-1960s, it was struggling to cope with modern traffic. And that whole sinking issue, yeah, that was becoming a big problem. The bridge was simply too expensive to maintain. So the decision was made to put it on the market to see if there were any interested buyers.
I didn't even know you could just like sell a bridge, guys. So evidently they just did that. They just decided we're just gonna sell the bridge. That's cool.
That's when an American engineer by the name of Robert McCullough bought the bridge for $2.4 million.
Jeez.
His plan was to turn it into a tourist attraction in the middle of the desert. At the time, that seemed a little ludicrous. Lake Havasu City only had about 20 houses, and there wasn't even a river for the bridge to cross. But that didn't.
There's not. So they made a river? Okay, because I seen a picture of it. That's cool. So the river's man-made.
Deter McCullough. So they tore the bridge down, shipped it piece by piece, and rebuilt it here in Arizona. A channel was then dredged to shipped it piece by piece and rebuilt it.
Wow. They straight up just put it there on. That's crazy.
Here in Arizona. A channel was then dredged to create a new waterway. And on October 10th, 1971, a full 140 years after its initial completion, London Bridge opened in Arizona. And the plan worked. Lake Havasu is now a popular tourist spot with a population of just over 50,000. Oh, and another interesting fact. The lampposts were recycled from cannons captured at the Battle of Waterloo. Pretty neat.
Very cool, guys. So now we know why the London Bridge is in Arizona now. No more sleepless nights wondering about that, right? So, all right, guys. Have a super fun day. Take care, and I'll catch you in the next one. All right, later.